shit. Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that a donkey? You guys think they're ever gonna add like pigeons to Minecraft? Where they just don't do anything but shit on you? Like in real life. Like, name one thing you've seen a fucking pigeon do. It's like, that makes it a functioning member of, like, Mother Nature. Nothing. I don't know, dude. I just fucking dislike pigeons. Oh, wait. It doesn't love me anymore because I put away the seeds. Alright, let's see. This is Chicken Olympics. If he makes the jump, he gets to live. Oh, they don't jump. Oh, he walked around! Okay, he lives because okay, but the mom dies. Sorry, kiddo. You don't have to see that. Go be free. Be free. Here. Take that. This is an apology for your parents. Oh, I actually took it here. They fly? Wait, do they actually? Like, if I break the shit under him, he just flies? Or, like, he floats down or something? What do you mean shrieking? I killed the mom. It's food. You know, it's Mother Nature, dude. It's natural selection. All right. I'm starving, man. I got a family. Okay. I got kids. I think. Punch them with your fist into the ravine. Actually, that might work. Hang on. I want to test something. His little feet when he moves. You see that, chat? Like. What is that movement? What is this? I'm trying to have some fucking fun with Timmy, alright? Look at his little feet when he moves. That's so cute. Wait. Okay. Okay, look. Here are your seeds. There are the seeds. He's walking away. Come here. Look at your seeds. Look at him. Oh, you shitter. Woo! Oh god, he does float. What the fuck? Look at him pop
Heroes
off.
never die.
Yo, he's guardian angeling, dude. Pog. Sacred text. Take a history lesson, please. I mean, I was never good at history, dude. I'm just good at economics. I'm good when it comes to money. I'm just not good at history. Although, if you want a fun fact about history, Pepsi was one of the superpowers in World War II. Yeah, shrieking. If you don't believe me, Pepsi was one of the superpowers because apparently, so Pepsi was I need to look this up because I remember that Pepsi, something about Russians, they traded tanks, helicopters, and some other shit with Pepsi for Pepsi. Yeah, it's okay. So it says here how Pepsi briefly became the 6th largest military in the world. So basically, to sum it up, if I could find the TLDR here. Okay, so they traded $3 billion worth of Pepsi with Russia. So it included 17 submarines, a cruiser, a frigate, and a destroyer. And if you don't know what a destroyer is, it's a big fucking mumbo jumbo. It's one of those big fucking crazy ass like big ass, like, you ever seen the movie Battleship, the one they used to take down that big ass fucking aliens? It's one of those. Pepsi was a hardcore fucking superpower back in World War II because the Russians apparently fucking loved Pepsi and they traded $17 billion worth of Pepsi. Imagine being such a fucking good soda that a military made you one of the 6 biggest militaries by giving you just a bunch of free shit. Pepsi could literally take America to fucking war, and Pepsi could have become like the fucking mayor, not the mayor. I don't know my fucking rankings. Could have became the what is that one thing? The dictator. They could have become the dictator of fucking America. I was this many years old when I found out that Lucy means Lucio. No, Lucy, it doesn't stand for Lucio. It's not because I'm a Lucio one trick. It's just that when I was little, I was a little shitter as a kid. I was like a little asshole. So my family took to the nickname of calling me demonio, which, if you don't know what that means, it means demon in Spanish. All right, and that eventually led up to my NA friends, like, because I would go to Mexico a lot when I was little, so they all just call me demonio. But then I told my NA friends, like, hey, dude, what's up? Nickname's Demonio, and they're like, what's that? But I grew up in like a predominantly Mexican area, 'cause I grew up like in a like I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna be serious. I grew up in an area that wasn't really on the map, and like it wasn't even on the map until like 3 years ago. Like I grew up in a town that wasn't on the map until like 3 years ago. So like it was shit. I had to take a whole bus for like a whole 30 like 40 minutes. I had to sit on a bus next to some kid that I didn't even like. The only reason I liked the bus though sometimes is because there was this really cool girl who always brought her 3DS. Like she would sometimes let me use her 3DS on the bus. So like that was pretty fucking cool. She was cool. But other than that, I had to wait like a whole 40-minute bus ride just so I could get taken to school in a school that's like the next 2 towns over because of how fucking off the grid my real town was. And yeah, so that's where the name Lucy comes in from, is because even also on Xbox, I used to when I first started playing Xbox, and I was like when I first got my Xbox like freshman year, I used to play Minecraft a lot, and so I got OMG It's Panda Boy as my user like a long time ago. But after that, OMG It's Panda Boy transitioned into Lucifer OW, no, Lucifer DHG, which DHG stood for my initials, but I had to change it because everybody's like, wow, you're part of Die Hard Gaming. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot that was a thing. I haven't heard of that shit since like Modern Warfare 2. So I changed it to Lucifer OW. So I was like one of those shitters that had OW in his name. But then, so that's when I met Femsi. And Femsi met me when I was a Diamond DPS Genji one trick. So he met me when I was Lucifer OW, but that's also when I met Soraya. But so after that, I ended up becoming they ended up just calling me Lucy for short, which is what a lot of people in IRL used to call me, which was Lucy for short as well. Lucy was like short for Lucifer because they thought that Demonio was like too long. So there's like a little bit of lore for you guys. For you guys want to know my background a little bit. That's where like that all came from. So also Bob Ganoush, I met him whenever like I was a Diamond low player. I met Bob Ganoush whenever Lucifer OW. Yeah, I had the space, I had the OW and everything. Imagine being that much of a fucking weirdo. Imagine having OW in your name and you're Diamond. That shit was so bad. You know what I mean? It's RUOK, but like yeah, that's why I don't really mind when anybody calls me Lucy, because like Lucy is like what my IRLs call me, and like my internet friends that call me. RUOK is like more of like what my new friends call me. But if anything, some people just fuck up and just say Rogue, and they never fix it because they think Rogue's easier instead of saying RUOK, which I know it's easier, but like come on, dude, like every text RUOK, not Rogue. Oh, that's my snap. I'm pretty sure you can get it from Mark, if anything. You probably message Mark on Twitter. I don't really like saying like my snap like in general. I only give it to like select people that I know aren't gonna be like wild. Like I know you're fine. If anything, I can just message you on Instagram later. But I don't want to put it in chat because like I learned my lesson last time for putting it in chat. You like that laugh? Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, so that's the bit of lore for you guys. Is like where my nickname Lucy came from. But also, if you guys want to know another thing about that one town, is that town, we only had one store. We had 3. We had no. So no, it has 3 now. We had 4. We used to have a Toro Loco, which is like by the back of the town, I guess, like a part that I never really went to. And then we also had Reyes Market, which is just the name of some people that used to live there. Well, that live over here now, where I live, but that's their market. It's like the little store that they created. So it's their place, their little thing. And we had a banana museum. So if you guys ever want to know where I came from, all you got to do is search up the banana museum. Like I think it's called like the International Banana Museum or some shit. They had the best banana shakes. They came out in the Guinness World Record book. Like that shit was gnarly. So like if you guys ever want to like find out like in what general area I am in NA, like you guys can find out there. Cause like I still live around that area, but like it's like a whole like hour and a half away, I think. All right, good night, Mixer. Have a good night, dude. But yeah, it was like a banana museum. I used to go there all the time. They had like banana nut muffins for like $1. And they had like the banana shakes, fucking pop. They even had banana soda, dude. That shit was fucking pop. Like banana soda, like it sounds weird, but that shit fucking slaps. Like, that shit tastes good. I thought you were allowed to equip a shield at the same time as it. Oh, you are. Huge. Fuck. Oh, you saw the banana museum on a documentary once? Yeah, it's huge. Right now, currently, I live on a. Fuck, I live where there's like this huge festival for music, like music artists, and people always come here fucking hell, they always come here to my city for like this huge music festival, and I always see people come here and then go stand next to the sign of my city, because like they have this, like, it's my city, and then they have the sign right there that says the name of my city, because it's known as like the name of my city's fest. And like last year or like 2 years ago, we had the weekend, we had we had Blackpink, we had like a bunch of artists over there. So like everybody was taking a picture of the signs and all that. Is you gonna play tomorrow? Yeah, I'll tell you. And so people know this town that I live in as the blah 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 fest. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say it because, you know, weird. But yeah, it's known as that fest. And I worked there. I found like 2 iPhones. Everybody who worked there was able to take back like liquor and all that, because like there was a bunch of companies that just left their liquor there. Like nobody really cared. And I found like a bunch of big old baggie of drugs when I was going around. It was like a brown bag. It was fucking thick and just had like a bunch of Molly and E. I didn't keep it, obviously, because, you know, that's not me. I'm not one of those people that do that. Fucking misclicked. But, I mean, working there was kind of fun, I guess, in a way. But I worked from, like midnight to, like, 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning. So, like, it was an adventure. That was, like, my first job ever. And I went from working there, where I was literally at a concerts and, like, cleaning up after people at concerts and enjoying it, to working at fucking Carl's Jr., dude. Like, there's nothing against Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is fine. Good food, I guess. But I went from working at a place where parties and, like, drugs, like, everybody's having fun, to just taking a fucking order of a lady who doesn't know what she wants to eat at, like, 6 in the afternoon. They ask you if you like cheese because you're from Wisconsin. Is that what Wisconsin is known for? Is that like, is like Wisconsin like the Ohio potato place for cheese? 'Cause I've heard of Wisconsin. I just don't know where the fuck that is. I didn't study geometry. You know what I mean? No, I just noticed. I remember like back in band class, because I'm one of those band nerds. I play trumpet, but I also have a piano right now at home, like right here upstairs. I learned how to play piano a little bit. Like, I wasn't the greatest, but I learned how to play it because I had to learn how to play marimba for my winter drumline season. Because I did regular band, like marching band, then I did jazz band, then I did winter drumline. That shit, like I was like popping off. So when I got bored and I wanted to learn how to remember like the placements for the keys, I was learning like the Minecraft songs. Going on. I need to get some torches up. You have 4 games? No, I leech. I leech, dude. It's either I leech or like I would like not spend my money like in a smart way. Like, I would just pay my phone bill, and like the rest I just use like to fuck around, because, you know, I still live with my parents. It's like I usually just pay my phone bill and they're like, you know what, fuck off, I want some new games. You're the only child? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I have a sister. And ever since like I got fucked because my mom knew that I really liked video games since I was like a baby, because I started playing video games first on like GameCube and 64 way back then. Like, I used to play a bunch of Street Fighter and like other games like that. I got addicted, and then we ended up getting a PlayStation 2 later on, and I played the fuck out of the PlayStation 2. I had so many games on there, and I ended up getting an Xbox 360 growing up. I started playing Modern Warfare 2. I got introduced to a lot of new slurs and a, you know, really toxic environment, so I learned how to thrive in it and be good and call people shitters. And then I came to the Xbox One, and it was really fun. Gaming has always been like a big part of my life, and ever since growing up, like I always watched like these gaming YouTubers and these like gaming these content creators and streamers. Like I always wanted to do that, because to me gaming has always been like a huge aspect of my life. Whether it would be like just me playing a single player story game and just like sitting quietly and enjoying it, or like playing multiplayer with friends. Gaming has always had like a big part of my life. My mom doesn't really like that, because she sees it like it's just a waste. And every time I tell her about like me being a streamer, like YouTuber, she's like, you know what, like that's 1 in a million. You gotta be realistic. you gotta be this and that. Like, maybe she's right, but I still gotta give it a shot, you know? I'm still gonna be working my part-time job. I'm still gonna be doing everything. But yeah, like, we got on this argument. It was like an argument, like, we both were mad at each other because we both, like, understood what we wanted, but we both knew that we're never gonna come clear to each other and, like, accept the fact this is what I want, so you want. So she just said, you know what, I'll give you a year. She's like, I'll give you a year. If you can start making good money, as much as money as I do, like by doing video games, she's like, I'll let you be. She's like, I'll let you do whatever you want. She's like, you gotta be making good enough money to buy me a car. She's like, you gotta to pay to buy me a car. And I was like, okay, you know, I was like, you want me to buy you a car with the money from something that you're never gonna help me with ever again? Because like I'm middle school and she told me, you know, I'm not buying you any more of your gaming stuff. Like gaming, like I'll buy you anything else that you need help with, but never gaming. So like the past 4 years, all my gaming stuff that I got has been from me. Like when the Xbox got released, like this was something that she got me, but ever since then she hasn't bought me anything that's related to do with gaming. So either I would have to like leech off of people, or like I would just like spend money from my paychecks on gaming. They're kissing. Hey, what's up, man? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously. You're a fucking ugly little cunt, mate, and if I ever see you, I'm gonna fucking slit your fucking face wide open, yeah? You're a fucking angry little fucking spastic. Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt. You're boring, so go and fuck yourself. Go and fucking crawl in the dirty, dank little hole where you fucking come from, you dirty, dragon-eating little fucking spastic.
We all need to eat here. The other one doesn't have to look at it. I mean, I'm not on a straight TikTok, so that's the first thing that one of my female friends told me. Because I told her I found TikTok super cringe, and like I didn't like TikTok. Cause I had it for like a little bit. She's like, that's because you're on straight TikTok. I was like, what? Like, there's a gay TikTok? Why the fuck did I download that? I was like, what the fuck? How do I download that? And she's like, that's not what it means. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Holy shit, we're popping the fuck off. It's huge. Wait, no, well. Then she explained to me that the gay TikTok is just what happens when you follow a bunch of gay people on TikTok. And I was like, oh, okay, so that explains gay TikTok and straight TikTok. She's like, yeah. I'm like, how's gay TikTok any better? I was like, don't they do like the same memes, but like with dyed hair?